I truly believe this. If you have never seen a Cirque du Soleil show before live, you are really missing out on one of the most memorable things that you will ever experience. Now, if you have been to a show, you know that you would travel far to experience it all over again. Well, lucky for us, though, you guys, we don't have to leave the city for all the amazingness. Julie Desmarais is here to tell us about Cirque du Soleil's new creation, Crystal, which you're watching right now. Julie, I really truly feel that in my heart. Everybody really should see a Cirque show at some point. It's for me, I fell in love the first time I ever saw one. So I'm so happy you guys are here in Tucson. This is actually what, the 42nd?
It's the 42nd creation of Cirque du Soleil.
Oh my goodness.
And first time ever on ice.
That's what kind of makes this one different than any time you've come through Tucson. Is this the first time you guys are marrying Cirque with ice?
Exactly. So the idea was to blend circus disciplines with skating, but by creating a show that combined both skills and creating something completely unique.
Can I tell you that what the performers do in general is mind-boggling, amazing, and then you add the element of ice. I cannot wait to see what you guys could possibly do for this. And I was telling you before we started this interview, the very first Cirque show I ever saw was Mystère. I saw that, I fell in love the moment, but I thought as soon as I left that show, I need to go see this again because I know I missed something. There's so much going on, I can't watch everything. So before I go see the show, what should I be watching for?
Everything.
Everything.
It's projections. It's a story. We follow Crystal in this self-exploration, and she takes us into this extraordinary journey where she meets this character that pushes her and pushes her boundaries, so she discovers new possibilities. And it's the talent combined, the skaters, the acrobats, who all had to learn something new to put that show together. It's just a feast for the eyes, really.
Oh, can I tell you that was the best way to describe that? A feast for your eyes. Oh, that was the perfect way to describe this. And also, this is ageless. It doesn't matter if you're 3 or if you're 100. You are going to love this. It really is for everyone in the family.
There is, and there is something for everyone too. It's whether it's the live music or the acrobatics, the skating, it just brings everyone together in this really unique moment.
Now, I know, like you said, watch for everything because everything is going to be wonderful, but do you have a specific part that's your favorite?
Everything. I like everything. It's very hard. It's like you're asking me who's my favorite child,
yeah.
You know? So I think one moment is really at the end of the show when you see the audience and their reaction, the smiles they have in their face, and the feeling that they have of celebrating life and celebrating talent. And it's always very unique to see the smiles and the experience we bring to people.
Oh, I love that. Kind of looking at it from the other side. And every time I see a Cirque show, I also think this production level is beyond what my mind can comprehend, between costumes and sets and everything that goes along with that. What does that really take to kind of move this from city to city?
Many people. So we are 89 people on the tour. That includes 40 artists. It takes our crew about, I'd say, 16 hours to set up the stage, and then just about 4 hours to dismount everything. The equipment will travel in semi-trailers. We have 17, and the tour will either the people of the tour will either travel by plane or bus, depending on the distance between cities.
When you go to see one, even if it's here in Tucson locally, you feel like this production has been here forever because it's just so beautifully put together. It's hard to wrap your mind around the fact you guys came into our city, made this entire world in an arena, and then we get to experience that. I feel like there's not enough time for you to be here for us to kind of experience, but how many shows are you gracing us with?
6. Well, we opened last night, so we have 6 more remaining shows at the Tucson Arena. There's not a bad seat. There's still tickets for each performances. You don't want to miss it. There's lots of wows, and it's a show, as you mentioned, for the entire family.
And honestly, in the halls, we've been talking about it just here within the station, and everyone's saying, my little girl can't wait to go and see, and then you have me who's a full-grown adult, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. So if I want to get tickets, and we all do, how do we get a hold of those tickets?
Either at the box office at the Tucson Arena or at cirquedusoleil.com. Crystal.
Everybody should really take advantage of the fact that you guys have come here, and thank you so much for coming to Tucson and letting us see this. And really, thank you so much for coming. I know you guys are so busy with everything going on, but you were so nice enough to come in and sit down with me.
Well, thank you for having us, and we look forward to seeing you all at the Tucson Arena this weekend.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, one more time. You don't want to miss out on a performance like this that is taking place in our own backyard. Crystal by Cirque du Soleil is running through Sunday at the Tucson Arena, and for tickets or to learn more, log on to cirquedusoleil.com or call 1-800-745-3000.